Welcome, it's Thursday, October the 2nd, and I am now on my way on the coach to Ephesus to have a look at the ruins. So I hope you will come with me on this trip.
Kruidspitaal van Ephesus, de aristocratische gedeelte van Ephesus. Es gibt die Krötenstraße, die Kröten die wachten mit Olielampen früher. Da hat de grootste antiquiteit Celsus aan bezoeken. Und wir werden entfernt von dem Theater ein schöne Foto nehmen.
We're now outside the entrance to Ephesus, just in the shop looking at items for sale. Just bought a key ring of Ephesus, but these are all the beautiful items that they've got for sale in the shop. So I'm looking forward to going around Ephesus because it's been, roughly 35 years since I was last here. A lot of things have changed. Beautiful dresses for the young ladies and the women. And there is the entrance to Ephesus. We're just going down there waiting for the rep, or the guide should I say. And this is all the shops, cafes, buy you drinks and everything like that. Well, we're at the start now of the city of Ephesus. Hope you're going to come with me and enjoy the ruins. A look around this ancient city. It was one of the most important cities in the ancient world.
Oh, me my umbrella. Absolutely conditional.
Not everyone was allowed, for example, only for high class.
Is right here, and I'll show you entrance gate and the exit gate one more time. And this is the entrance gate for Ephesus city, and exit gate on the other side of the entrance city. Just in case if you get lost inside the entrance city, don't come back to this gate again, okay? Just follow the main roads in the entrance city, end of the city, you will see the exit gate. And before the exit gate, we have experience museum for you. And you are not allowed to go inside without me, dear my guests, without local guides. So you're gonna be with me. If you get lost, find the experience museum at the exit gate and wait for me there, okay? Around 11 o'clock I want to be in the Experience Museum. So this is all the buildings that you're gonna see today here belong to Romans, ladies and gentlemen. And we have 5 different Ephesus in history, and on this map here I want to show you first Ephesus and the third Ephesus. First Ephesus in the 4th century BC, around 4th century BC, it was founded by the Greek Emperor Andropoulos. And there are different stories about the foundation of this town, but we definitely know first Ephesus was a Greek city, and it was around the Temple of Hadrian. You see a building here with the number 23. This is the Artemis Temple, and it was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, like pyramids in Egypt, hanging gardens in Babylon, Alexandria in Egypt again, or the mausoleum at Halikarnassos in my country. So the second one in this country, Artemis Temple, it's just there, nearly 3 kilometers far from this site. So first Ephesus was founded there. And on this map here, we are here now, dear my guests. It is location between 2 mountains, as you see. It's like valley going down from this side. So slowly, we're gonna walk from this side to see the port of Ephesus, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's not possible to see this sea here because this is a marshy place. It's like delta, imagine, and the river carried the stones or the soils this area. So this marshy place silted up with the years and years. So today Ephesus ancient city, 5 kilometers far from the sea. Sea connection turned into a channel with the years and years. But imagine, port of Ephesus was here, and the sailors from the world were coming to the city in that time. And it was famous as a trade center, dear my guests, and a very important city and the capital city for Romans today. We'll see together. And this will be the Roman city, I say to you, because 5 times they moved their city in history. The reason of these earthquakes, ladies and gentlemen, so after the big earthquakes, they moved their city in history. We had very big earthquakes in those years. When they moved their city, they took all marbles or stones from the old city to rebuild new buildings for their new city. That's why it's not possible to see first and second Ephesus, just the third one we're gonna see, and nearly 0.5% of the city, I can say, we'll see together today. The rest of the city unexcavated. Excavations are still going on in the ancient city, Ephesus. So first Ephesus was there, and the third one, this one here. Remember the castle? Did I show you on the way of us? So this castle at the top of this hill we have. So Selçuk hill, this one, and the building with cross plan here, St. John Basilica, and St. John and Virgin Mary came to Ephesus city between 37-42 ADs. We have the House of Mary and the Church of Mary, of course, in this area, and the House of Mary at the top of the mountain we have. It's not included to our excursion, that's why we don't go there, but we definitely know she spent last years of her life in the Virgin Mary's house, and here is declared as a holy place by Vatican, ladies and gentlemen. So every year from the world, Muslims as well as Christians are coming here to pray and to drink the holy water in the House of Mary. So now, let's keep walking from this way to see the other important buildings.
And then these are some of the stones, the ruins of the houses. There's a big Colosseum, or the little one over there, that we're just going over to now. Really looking forward to this tour, because it's been that many years since I was, 35 years since I was last here at Ephesus. So just seeing how much more it's changed that I can remember. As we can see, as we come up to the temple.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the first building here as a parliament building or government building. Great theater we have in Ephesus city for gladiators, for animal fights, for concerts, for meetings. Let's say for philosophical discussions they use that building, but this was the parliament building from the 2nd century AD. When you go inside, you're gonna see the first seats inside. Those are original, marble seats are original, and the upper seats reconstruction. And in the 2nd century AD, it was built by Radius Antonius and his wife. They were just 2 rich people, wealthy citizens in the ancient city. So just as a gift, they built it and then they gave it to the people in Ephesus. Emperors or kings were taking important decisions in this building, ladies and gentlemen, in that time. So parliament building, Odeon or Boletarian, you see now. And it had 2-story stage building normally, and it was covered with a roof, ladies and gentlemen. This was a wooden roof, but this material disappeared, of course, with the years and years. In 2,500 years nearly, this material disappeared. So we have just marbles in the ancient city. And also, when you go inside, you're gonna see a small podium for the parliament building. There are 5 different entrances from stage to the podium. The first one over there, first one, second, third, fourth, and the 5th one it is possible to see. I'll give you time now to go inside for your pictures, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go now from this way.
Here we go again now on our travels.
I want to show you a holy place for here. So just behind the big columns, there was a big temple for Hestia. Hestia was the goddess of family. And then in the middle of this temple, there was a big fire. And,
This was a temple here, and there was a big fire here.
and when you look carefully to the big...
Making our way down to the main part of Ephesus now. Slippery on these marble stones. So still following the guide with the umbrella.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see two marble blocks on the left side. Remember with two snakes around the stick there, I guess. So you're going to see it here with one snake. But this building here was used before. There was a medical school for
And we're still crowded now. This time of morning it's 10 o'clock, and as you can see how many tours there are in Ephesus. It's a very busy place. And when I last came 35 years ago, what as busy as this, and I know that.
And all the marbles on the ground originally. This is another marble road going to the market area over there. When you look at that side, the arches you're going to see, small rooms you can see there. These are the example of the shops they done, but he was not well preserved. It's called her Nike, same name, and the Romans called her Victoria, ladies and gentlemen, and she was the goddess of victory in those years in mythology. So you're going to see a Nike and the swish on her dress, ladies and gentlemen. So come with me, please. You can take your pictures if you want. Umbrella team. This way.
Side, and according to the archaeologists, these were the restaurants, my dear guests, because they found lots of clay pots, clay cups. Yürüyelim abicim, yürüyelim.
So my dear guests, he's just there.
We haven't started the
Oh! Yes, he's already secondary. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the most beautiful Ephesus part, I can say, because after here we're gonna see the social part of the ancient city, and the third biggest library standing end of the road down there, and also the second main road was like Champs-Élysées. Imagine, dear my guest, because on both sides of
I didn't want one.
Aber auf der rechten Seite können Sie wunderbar problemlos.
Walking down the main street now towards the main part of Ephesus, where the library and the Temple of Hadrian is. Look at the lovely columns there as I'm walking down. Been a beautiful morning coming down here. This is what people come to see, the ruins of Ephesus, the major city back in the Apostle Paul's day, and he spent 3 years here preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, because they had many gods, many temples, the Romans. It really is nice. Yeah. It's changed a bit since I was last here, 85 years ago. I think if you come every 10 years you'll see more and more things. Yeah. Because they are still finding new things.
Okay. Please come closer.
On top of the mountain you can see the walls, so Ephesus went all the way back to the walls, and if you look over there, there's a crane. That's where they're still doing digging. Sorry about that, I lost my breath there, but that's where they're still checking and digging the rest of the ruins of Ephesus.
That's according to famous philosophers. So this is just one evidence to say they knew it as a so now I want to show you, and I want to show you this
Original marble road, very slippery.
the rich people houses.
Mosaic
And also
on the road, on the floor, and these are all shops.
Not included to our excursion, but imagine we have the rich houses like these ones here. It is covered with a roof because whole year archaeologists are working there for the open air areas. Just in summers, of course, they are working because of.
Going down again, going to Hadrian's temple now. So the tour guide said. Gotta watch what I'm walking on, because this is Hadrian's temple here that I'm next going to show you.
But unfortunately, the king died very young, after 2 years, during the hunt. He followed from the hall, so you can see the story there, the hunt and the
And the founder of this city, Andropoulos. So this story are depicting on the right side of the trees, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the Andropoulos with his soldiers over there, and the other 4 statues on the left side.
Coming down now.
The best way to get lost. Come with me, please. We're gonna turn right now, okay? Come with me, please. On your right side, you can see the example of the shops here. This is quite a big one here. And the second one, this one here. Ladies and gentlemen, we go inside now to the latrines, and just holes we're gonna see there, like a keyhole, side by side, no separation, no privacy, and it was a toilet only for men, ladies and gentlemen, not for ladies.
So we're going into latrines now, or the toilets.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the holes, and the marble holes original and the grey ones not original. In front of the holes, please see the channel here. Clean water, fresh water was running through the channel. So they were using this clean water to clean themselves. It was the place for socializing at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about everything and gossiping, ladies and gentlemen. And for functions, let's say, for men, they were using the toilets in that time. And also very deep drain channels, it is possible to see. Very clever people, Greeks and Romans, let's say. Yeah, these are the toilets. Yeah. Marbles original, these are reconstruction. This is the channel, and look at the small holes near the channel, because I'll give you more information about these holes. These are the small holes, this one's here, okay? These are sticks with the
Toilets.
sponges, we definitely know. So come this side, please. Let's keep walking. Take your nice Yes, and here in the middle, ladies and gentlemen, you see the columns. There is a pool, only for decoration in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. Just for
Cool.
decoration. So let's
But it was only for decoration then.
I'll give you more information. You saw the toilets in Ephesus, and remember the population, 250,000 people nearly without slaves, let's say, and not enough, of course, these toilets for all population, because there are just nearly 48 different holes inside. So imagine, in those years, like me, they were sitting to the holes, and they were taking water from the channel with their left hand.
This is the brothel area, and there was an underground passage from the library to the brothel, because the gentlemen used to tell the wives, I'm going to the library to read. And that's what they did. They went to the brothel. And they've been telling the wives, I've been studying. That was good, yeah. Should have had one in now. What they used to do, times haven't changed really, have they? And now this is the third biggest library in the world. Just here. It is brilliant, and we can go in it, so I am going to have a look inside this time. Just watch my steps, because it is let's go in then, take some video of it. This is what Ephesus is famous for, the third biggest library in the ancient world. What a beautiful building this must have been in the ancient world. All these columns, writing on the wall there, on the gates. Absolutely beautiful. This is inside the library. It really is nice. Outside. Just left the library, and this is another area. Beautiful, really is. And that's where they're working, where the cranes are, to uncover more of Ephesus. And the guide said, come every 10 years and you'll see a lot more things. So it's been 35 years since I was last here, so they have uncovered quite a lot more since I was last here. This is the original marketplace, and there's all the shops to the side. And the big marketplace used to be held here every week or nearly every day, I think, so the tourist guide said. So very popular. I wonder what people sold everything like they do these days on markets.
Že to naruší ten rastný, který je. Tak mohli se dívat na takovýhle jako hlavy kamení.
You can see the eggs and two horns here, and the Corinthian style at the top of the column. You see the flowers. This is the Corinthian style, ladies and gentlemen, in archaeology. So very, all the marbles inside the ancient city, by the way, local, dear my guests. These are all local marbles, probably slaves. Brought the marbles to the city from the mountains around. Definitely you can say Byzantine.
Excavating over there where the cranes are. So it is a working city for the archaeologist. Still finding other things about.
You see the Greek letters on the marbles, marble block. These are very important for archaeologists, let's say, because these are
Just think about 250,000 people lived in this city in its heyday.
Because there are some Egyptian temples around here for the so ladies and gentlemen, two different alphabets they use here, Greek and the Latin. These are all Greek, ancient Greek, but sometimes you can see the Latin alphabet in the ancient Greek. Can you look at these signs? Remember I said to you this city, under the ground of this city with the tunnel, with the drainage system, with the clay pipes. So these are original clay pipes, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the other buildings on the right side probably. You can see the same clay pipes here. These are all original.
Yeah, all the clay pipes for the water.
From Rome, ladies and gentlemen. Under this wooden pavement we have beautiful another marble boat here, but still waiting for
This is the famous Amphitheater where they used to have the gladiators, the lions, meetings, shows and everything here. Well, I'm on my way out now of Ephesus. One last view or a few last views as I'm walking along the exit route. 600 metres down there was the port of Ephesus, but it's about 5 kilometres now away. Just shows you over the years how far the city port of Ephesus has got away from the sea.